Hey, Allison here. So today I am going to show you guys what I put in my protein smoothies after a really good workout. So this morning I did leg day, which consisted of leg press, hack squat, back squats. We did the hip abduction. Anyways, it was a really heavy workout day. So, need to get in my protein. And I figured I'd show you guys who are interested in nutrition and exercise how I make my smoothie. So I take the whey protein, chocolate, because I like chocolate, and it says we have in 2 scoops there is 24 grams of protein. So we're going to put 2 scoops. 1, 2. Okay, and this one has no soy, gluten, no GMOs, no preservatives, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no hormones added. So that's kind of what you want to look for when you're getting a protein supplement. And there is 5 grams of added sugars, but that's not really that bad. So I put the whey protein, and that was 24 grams of protein. Next I put in the Orgain protein, which has probiotics. It's a plant protein, and this one only has 1 gram of sugar. But I like this one because of the probiotics and the fiber. There's 9 grams of fiber in this one, and it's pretty healthy. It's a pretty healthy form of protein. So that's another 21 grams of protein that we're adding. And you'll see this makes more than 1 serving of a protein smoothie. Okay, so then I like to add the collagen peptides. These are unflavored and it adds kind of a good texture. This is good for joint support, hair, skin, and nails, and it's just additional protein. This is pretty much only has in it, it's very few ingredients, pasture raised, it's nothing artificial, and the protein content is another 18 grams per 1 scoop. Okay, so we'll add that. All right, so right now we're at about 65 plus or minus a couple grams of protein. I have a banana. It just adds a little texture and flavor, and bananas of course have potassium, fiber. They go well in smoothies, so there we go. I have here about 1/3 cup of peanut butter. Sometimes I like to use almond butter. This just adds another 12 to 16 grams of protein, and it tastes good. A little bit of fiber. If you're gonna do peanut butter, make sure you choose one that doesn't have added sugars or soy or canola oils. You want to avoid the mainstream brands like Skippy or whatever those are. Just get yourself a natural peanut butter. or almond butter, cashew butter, whatever you like. Here I have some Greek yogurt. This is about 3/4 cup. This adds another 16 to 20 grams of protein. This brand specifically of Greek yogurt is about 18 grams of protein for this amount. So let's see, I'm not great at math. That puts us at about maybe like 80 to 85 grams of protein so far. Again, this is going to be multiple servings. Okay, so we got that. Let me grab these. This is a 1/2 cup measure. I'm going to do about 1/4 cup of oats. Because I like the texture that it adds and the fiber, and there's a little bit of carbohydrates. These are gluten-free sprouted. I'm pretty sure all oats are gluten-free, but they're sprouted. So I think that adds an additional benefit. And there's actually 7 grams of protein in a 1/2 cup here. So it's pretty cool. In here we have some flaxseed. Flaxseed's really good for you. It's good for your heart. It's got some omega-3s in it. And again, a little more fiber, a little bit of protein. You could look it up if you want to learn more about flaxseed, but it adds a good texture also. So I'm just going to put a couple tablespoons of that. So there's 1, 2. Alrighty. I'm going to add some ice. That's just to, give it a good cold kind of smoothie texture. Come on. I did clean the counter before I started this, so. Okay. Nice and icy. Here I have some milk. This is lactose free. There is better milk out there. You can get organic, you can get raw, you could use almond milk. I'm not going to use a lot, I'm just going to use a little bit. I have here, I'm going to use about 1/3. No, you know what? I'm going to use a cup, and then the rest I'm going to use water. So I do like the lactose-free milk. But I do also prefer a more raw, grass-fed, natural. But in 1 cup here we have another 8 grams of protein. So we're getting close to 100 grams of protein right now, so far in this entire blender. Okay, so next, I almost forgot. I'm gonna add a few chia seeds. I really like the texture that these make. They're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of fun, and they have a lot of different minerals in them. Manganese, magnesium, potassium. They add fiber, more omega-3s, and they're just good for you. So I'm just gonna pour a little in there. All right, and so as you can see, we've got a lot of protein in here, and now I'm gonna add some water. I'm gonna add enough water to make about 6 cups, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm just gonna say, I really like this blender. This is the Ninja blender, and it does a really good job at blending up seeds and oats and all that good stuff, okay? All right, so I'm gonna blend it. All right, I'm gonna put it a little lower now. So basically what you get here in this smoothie is about, let's see, we ended up with, that's about 8 cups, okay? And my math isn't gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna say that was probably, I don't know, 100 grams of protein that we put in here, a little more. So we're gonna probably end up with, if you use one of these cups, you put in 16 ounces, you're probably gonna get between 40 and 50 grams of protein and very little sugar. You're gonna get some fiber, lots of vitamins and minerals, and let's taste it and see. It's good. All right, well, follow me if you want to see more videos.